The most complex project in EKPC's history goes into high gear. Engineering and construction streamlines project management. Field crews join the movement of beneficial electrification, and co-ops across the nation work to revitalize their hometowns. I'm Shay Phillips, and together we'll take a look at all of this in the fall edition of Power Pulse. It's the most complex project ever undertaken by EKPC, the $262.4 million CCR ELG. That stands for the Coal Combustion Residuals and Effluent Limitation Guidelines from EPA. It's difficult work, even surpassing the complexity of building Spurlock Units 3 and 4. The project is needed to comply with new EPA rules governing coal ash and plant water discharges. The project will convert Spurlock Units number 1 and 2 to dry handling of bottom and fly ash. It will require the closure of the 67-acre unlined ash pond and installation of new wastewater treatment facilities. During the project, nearly 1.7 million cubic yards of material will be moved from the existing ash pond and placed in Spurlock's lined ash landfill. The project is well on its way, and most contracts have already been awarded. Foundations have been poured and structures have been rising all summer to build silos, steel tanks, a fly ash transfer station, a switchyard expansion, and more. In addition to many contractors on site to perform fall maintenance, more than 250 contractors are working on CCR ELG, and their ranks will swell to more than 300 going into next year. Despite the rising steel and labor costs in the marketplace, EKPC has reduced some key contract expenses by millions of dollars, and they're working to meet their original project cost of $262.4 million. Senior engineer Matt Clark talked about what's ahead.
We have many milestones in these contracts. Actually, we have 260 milestones. So it's very hard to talk about each individual one, but we do have 3 major contract dates coming up. First of all, we have the bottom ash and fly ash on Unit 1. They have to be ready to go just as soon as we come out of that spring 2020 outage, and that'll be in May of 2020. We also then have the Unit 2, the exact same systems, but for Unit 2, and they'll have to be online as we come out of fall outage in December of 2020. The wastewater treatment facility is scheduled for completion by the summer of 2021, and the ash pond closure, it will begin once those ash systems are in service in the spring of 2021. Right now, we're in the fall outage. That includes the switchyard expansion tie-in and many mechanical tie-ins for both Unit 1 and Unit 2 ash systems. Our focus this fall and winter is going to be on the components needed to bring those new ash systems online next year. We want to thank everybody for their continued support. I'd like to let the owner members know that we have lots of talented and dedicated East Kentucky employees from all departments working extremely hard to make sure that this project is successful.
In the first quarter of the year, EKPC formed a new engineering and construction business unit as part of a vision to be one of the nation's best G&Ts.
When Don Mosier announced the new business unit formation, we had several primary goals. One was to combine and build on the strengths and the achievements of both the transmission and the production engineering groups. The second was to standardize engineering, design, planning, and construction management, and also to further our efforts to improve our project management tools and techniques. We also wanted to build a better environment for engineers and our other technical staff to grow and develop.
What has been done so far this year?
Well, we've merged teams, both our production engineering construction group along with teams from transmission planning, design, construction, and we're still working on what to do with system protection right now. But we've combined our project lifecycle process. We have forwarded our scheduling tool and its use in capital projects and also resource management for our group. We're working on merging our database for projects so that we have a combined portfolio and all the projects are in one place. That allows for better streamlined processes and also reporting, easier reporting and automated reporting. We believe this is going to help us develop and deliver projects that will meet our goals of safety, quality, cost, and schedule.
Are there any other major goals?
Our primary mission is to provide engineering services and projects for the Power Delivery Business Unit and the Production Business Unit. We're here to help them succeed. And so we're also supporting the board's strategic objectives of providing safe, affordable, reliable power to our members. We're also taking big steps to make sure we can improve the visibility and retention of our talented engineers.
How do you do that?
We're seeking to provide better opportunities for cross-training and a focus on leadership development. We're also trying to provide more exposure to all aspects of our business. And this new organization should provide a really good opportunity for exciting new things for all of us to learn and grow. We believe that the changes are going to challenge and help us retain and grow that next group of engineers to meet whatever the future brings.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
We have a great team with lots of talent. We think this change is going to provide exciting opportunities for us to all learn and grow together. The change should also help us challenge and retain and grow folks so that we're ready for whatever the future might bring.
Earlier this year, EKPC's power delivery crews began using electric chainsaws. With improvements in reliability and longevity of batteries for power tools, EKPC decided the time was right. Like other electric-powered equipment, battery-powered chainsaws make much less noise than gas models. There are safety reasons for the switch as well. An electric chainsaw stops fast after releasing the trigger. The new equipment eliminates potential job hazards like gas fumes and spilled gas. All 4 service crews are now using the equipment, and crews have been pleased with the performance of the batteries as well as the reduction in noise.
They're lighter to use, and they're good to use on light stuff like braces and cross arms. You don't have to mix all the oil, just a lot simpler to use, and you can use the batteries out of them for other tools.
Maintenance is having ongoing discussions about the use of other electric-powered equipment. It's one step in the much larger effort to embrace sustainability across the co-op. Visit any main street in rural America and you'll find the same challenges: empty storefronts, crumbling buildings, and small businesses struggling to survive. Working together to address the problem, Touchstone Energy launched a national effort to help co-ops revitalize small towns. It's called the Co-op Community Contest, and Owen Electric is hoping to improve their hometown in Owenton. When the contest began, Owen embraced it wholeheartedly, bringing leaders together to spur community development. Co-op staff attended the National Summit in Des Moines, Iowa, along with Owen County officials. They joined 130 others from across the nation to learn what other communities have done to revitalize their small towns.
We have a fantastic team put together from the Judge Executive, City Council, and Chamber of Commerce. We've all grown up here, we remember how it used to be, and we really want to preserve that and pass it on to our children.
We're entering 2 categories. One is creative placemaking and the other is a passion project. And with both of those, we hope to restore a building downtown to its completion so that other people see that, and hopefully that begins a domino effect. And then we'd also like to add some landscaping. We've already seen a lot of this revitalization effort take place with Bird Dogs Coffee. They've offered a really unique place to eat, good food, entertainment, community programming, and that is the type of success that builds future success. I can't thank Owen Electric enough for what they've done to help make Main Street a success.
Even though we don't serve downtown, our members are the folks who have businesses here, and it is the heartbeat of our community.
That's it for this edition of Power Pulse. We leave you with highlights from the 2019 Honor Flight. Co-op sponsored 73 veterans on a trip to Washington, D.C. It was a day none of us will soon forget. Until next time, remember, safety is the right thing to do.